Good afternoon. Welcome to the Early Edge in 5, powered by SportsLine. I'm Grace Remington. So happy you are here with us today. You already know what I'm going to ask. And actually, I saw Matt in the chat ask this as well. So thank you, Matt. But please like this video. Let's get to 110. Let's up the ante a little bit because I know you can do it. 110 likes by the end of the stream. We're in the 30s right now. And then subscribe to the SportsLine YouTube channel because that's your ticket into the chat where it's always a party. Let's take a look at how we did last night. And guys, this is how we bounce back. A 6-2 day. Those warm weather baseball games really paying off for us. I know EC has some words in just a bit, but first, you know where to go for more picks from our early edge cappers, and that is CBS Sports HQ. I was on the 1 o'clock hour. That plays on a loop throughout the day until 6 o'clock. So if you missed my pick, just hey, have HQ running in your living room, in your office all day long. Larry and Mike are on at 6, then Zach Simony and Allan Bell at 8. You can watch on the CBS Sports app, cbssports.com, Paramount Plus, and Pluto TV. All right, guys, let's have some back-to-back winning days here. How about that? So let's bring in the crew. We got Frick, we got Frack, AB, and the PropStarz. It's a getaway day in baseball, guys. But first, EC, you're trying to get away from some negative comments.
Yeah, Grace, I don't understand. I tied Coach in the showdown despite picking harder odds. I had a plus 140 yesterday. You will never have an easier hit than when a team is up 5-0 in the first 5 batters of the game. The one loss yesterday was the Giants, or was Alex Cobb. Plus 225. And the Giants still won, by the way. So if you tried to fade me, you probably still lost. It's a 3-0 day as far as I'm concerned. And don't tell me that Coach is on a different level than I am. Because, by the way, my picks were harder. And also, by the way, Grace, he had a home run in the 9th inning to hit a minus 147. That's not levels. Mine were levels yesterday.
But the showdown was a tie, right?
It was, but people are saying I lost in the early edge chat in the morning, and I don't understand why.
All right, Spector, you're shaking your head. What say you about your brother?
I got to agree with him. He had harder odds. His pick should have been harder to hit. I mean, I got to give him credit there. I mean, if we're going off just picks and check marks, it's a push. But if you're going off money one, which I like to go by, it's all EC.
All right. Well, EC may be a wild one, but we are all EC stands here. So I'll let him have this one. Guys, 9 MLB games on the night slate tonight. First of all, I'm looking at the likes. 82 likes. Guys, let's get to 110 by the end of the stream. I know we can do it. 9 games tonight for baseball. So Specty, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, as we know, I have been struggling with this Women's World Cup and baseball in the last week and a half. Even my hair is struggling today. It's not looking its best, but we have to keep going. So we're going to do Carson Kelly under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 160. I know a lot of juice, but guys, I need a win the same way Coach needed win on high odds yesterday. So we're going to go with his under because he's gone under this number in 8 of 10 games, averaging half a hit, run, and RBI per game in the entire season. He's had 25 games where he's actually gone to the plate. He's gone under this number in 18 of 25, 72% of the time, averaging 0.8 hits, runs, and RBIs. I need a win. He's going against Logan Webb tonight. Let's hope this one gives me a green check today.
That was a very compelling argument, Specty. So I feel it. I'm feeling good. Let's go. All right. I am very happy because the Goose and Gatito K-Prop collab is back. Last week, Proppy, we said we would live and die by the sword. That didn't go well for us. So we're toning it down a bit today. We got two props, but they're really fun because they're AL East divisional props. Best division in the league. So let's start with Gerrit Cole under 7.5 strikeouts at plus 108. I love our cat so much. I have him projected at 7 strikeouts with odds of minus 141, which means the implied probability to go under this line is 59%. That gives us a 22% edge. So Proppy, why do we like fading Gerrit Cole today?
Yeah, I think this is a big number for Cole Grace. I think if we look at some of his advanced metrics, mainly his swinging strike percentage, he's performing above expectations. He seems like a regression candidate when it comes to strictly strikeouts. The Rays are a middle-of-the-pack matchup, but they also possess enough power, in my opinion, to potentially shorten Cole's night, which also combined with being a regression candidate makes this a solid fade, in my opinion.
Right. A lot has to go right for him to hit that 8th strikeout. Divisional matchups are always hard. You got the familiarity there. He's gone under this line in 8 of 22 starts this season, so I'm feeling good. Our next one is in the O's and Blue Jays game. We have Yusei Kikuchi going under 6.5 strikeouts at -102. My projection is 6 with odds of -154. The implied probability to go under this line is 61%. With the current odds of 102, that gives us a 20% edge. So, Proppy, why are we fading Kikuchi today?
Yeah, fading another big number here, Grace. As far as the Orioles are concerned, they're a tougher matchup as well. They're good against lefties, and they also possess the 9th lowest K rate versus opposing southpaws. They also have great historical results against Kikuchi, so that could also play into this prop as well. Again, you mentioned it, so much has to go right for him specifically to throw 7 strikeouts, so I just think it's a really solid look to fade him here, especially with both of these prices too.
Yeah, Baltimore, a top 10 team against lefties. Since July, they're even better. They're a top 4 team. So I really like this one. M Squared in the chat saying, let's get to 150 likes, people, and he will share an extra play. Let's freaking go. We like
That's
free
huge.
plays. Yeah, I see a bunch of other people in the chat asking for, we're at 117. This is really good, guys. Thank you. Okay, Allan Bell, you are calling in from, you called it no man's land, but you got a trio of plays for us. So please go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this is my Jordan flu game. All right. Thanks to a potential burned lunch in the office and a fire drill and a fire truck, I'm doing this show outside of a Taco Bell right now. So while we're waiting on our order, this is what we're going to go. So everyone we already hit 2 Braves plays this morning. All right. First up, we're going to have a little team total bean burrito party here. All right. First up, we're going Phillies team total over 3.5. Next, we're going to go Blue Jays over team total over 4.5 at +115. And lastly, we're going to go with the Cardinals team total over 3.5. And I'll tell you what, I would give you better analysis. However, we are going to go as fast as possible while this Taco Bell internet lasts, because I have a feeling that the Dr. Pepper might last longer than it does. So I want to make sure that we get the entire show in. So those are the 3 that we're going through. And also, someone just came to my car asking for money. We'll give them some money, but obviously we're not doing that live on the show. So there you go. And I feel like this is good luck tonight. It's good karma, because you know what, Grace? Look, no matter what happens, we don't miss shows. You know what I mean? Right? Like, that's the attitude that we have. We get after it. Absolutely. So yeah, there we go.
Wow, there's so much going on right now. I have to give props to director Jason Dieter. Our Paramount building was evacuated for a false alarm fire drill, and Dieter brought his laptop out with him to ask if I wanted to stream the show from outside the building while there's a fire truck in the background. So right. Yeah, we are not messing around with our plays today.
See, Grace, and not like that would have been awesome. And then number 2, I could have just swung by and we could have like both done it from the car, like, which would have been insane to have like 2 people from the same vehicle. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of digital television, but you know what?
With been cool. All the Taco Bell orders. Perfect.
That's it, right?
EC, I can't believe I'm asking you this, but can you get us back on track here?
I think you might have the wrong person, Grace, but I'm going to do my best. Let's give out a couple of baseball plays and a couple of golf plays. Alec Bohm of the Philadelphia Phillies over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs at -140. A little juicy on DraftKings, but he is 3 for 6 lifetime against Braxton Garrett of the Marlins with a home run and 2 RBIs. He has a hit in 7 of his last 8 starts. He's over this number in 5 of those 8 games, hitting .326 against lefties and hitting second Philadelphia's potent lineup tonight. Look at Alec Bohm to hopefully cash this and keep the good run going, keep the good vibes going. We're also going to go with one that we hit last night with Justin Steele. We hit that at +140. By the way, easiest hit, as I said, that you'll ever have at +140. Go with the Reds Cubs over 17.5 combined hits at -120. The over between these two teams is 6-1 this year. Oh, by the way, there were 34 hits in last night's game, and both Drew Smiley is giving up more than a hit per inning at home. Brandon Williamson giving up more than a hit per inning on the road. It's a good formula to hit the over 17.5 combined hits tonight. Couple of Wyndham Championship top 20s. I gave you that plus 1,400 parlay. If you didn't see that yesterday, check out the show. Let's go with Sung J M top 20, plus 130 on DraftKings. Getting value here for a guy who has 3 top 10 finishes in 4 tournaments here. Don't understand the number. Seems like it's a little bit of a gift, but we'll take it at plus 130. Shane Lowry, as well as a top 20, plus 170 on DraftKings. He needs a top 20 finish at worst to make the FedEx Cup playoffs next week. Has 5 top 20s in his last 7 tournaments. Was 7th here in 2017. Looking for some good vibes tonight. Let's keep them going. The coach curse is over.
Let's just hope all the curses are over. No more Taco Bell parking lots. No more fire drills. Let's just cash all the plays tonight, okay? I think we're at 150 I lost track of my video, but M Squared would love to get that bonus play as we go to the recap screen now. And Sia. Apparently he's going by Savage Sia now. You're in the chat too. Thanks for being here. Okay. We got EC going to Alec Boehm over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI at minus 140. You can find that in the Phillies game. Red Cubs over 17.5 combined hits at minus 120. I gave the full game over on HQ today, so like that one, EC. We got Sungjae Im at the Wyndham to finish top 20 at plus 130 and Shane Lowry to finish top 20 at plus 170. Specty is on Carson Kelly in the D-backs Giants game under 1.5 hits, runs, RBI at minus 160. The Goose and Gatito K-Prop collab. Garrett Cole under 7.5 strikeouts at plus 108 and Yusui Kikuchi under 6.5 strikeouts at minus 105. And Allan Bell with a trio of team totals. He's got Phillies over 3.5 at minus 135. Blue Jays over 4.5 at plus 115. And the Cardinals over 3.5 at minus 140. All right. Busy show today, guys, but we got it done. We got the plays in. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. This crew's back at 4 o'clock Eastern. Remember to catch the rest of our guys tonight on HQ at 6 and 8 o'clock. For Specty, EC, AB, and Proppy, I'm Grace Remington. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the pay window.